MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ricky Nolasco, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
D. Gordon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Batting third, right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he swings at the first pitch and sends a chopper out to short. The Dozier for 1, on to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Martin Prado now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Jose Fernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 14 driven in. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 10 home runs, and 28 RBIs. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Derek Dietrich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Down and away, ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Nolasco steps into his windup. Here it comes on 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll come into play here at 319. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8th, catcher, JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. You see the average starting play at 318. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Trevor Plouffe has really come into his own. He's a guy that can play both in the infield and the outfield, but really he thrives at the hot corner. He's got quick reactions, soft hands, just really makes it look easy out there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. And he is in there. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he lines this one out to center. Santana is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Sano is there to make the catch. Here's Oswaldo Arcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Brian Dozier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 6th.
So here's Joe Mauer.
Joe
as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 9 homers, and 29 driven in. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Into the box now, Justin Bour. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the
Martin Prado now.
third baseman, Martin Prado.
As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Sano is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder, Marcell.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Velasco looks in. 0-1 on its way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Into the box,
Realmuto.
JT Realmuto. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Santana giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Echeverria now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Down the third baseline. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now, Danny Santana. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag here from Echeverria, and he is gone at second base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Miguel Sano.
Now batting,
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins retire. Here's D. Gordon now.
second baseman.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bloop's got to get rid of it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Nolasco gets his sign. 2-2 on its way. Smoke toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Miami down in order. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
It's just so hard to sit curveball when the pitch before is 96. It's almost something where you sit on one pitch because you can't cover both of them.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So here's Joe Mauer as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in now, Justin Bohr.
First baseman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Skied into straightaway right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Derek.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arcia is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the mark. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in.
Leading off with a twist.
He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Not to make excuses here, but sometimes when you play behind a pitcher that strikes out a lot of guys, you can get a little flat-footed out there if you're not involved in the action. And here, he just doesn't look this one into the glove, and they'll hit him with an error.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Marcell Ozuna stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Nolasco's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And this will get by Mauer, and down the line, it's a fair ball.
The batter, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Nunez on to Mauer. It's a double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. To short, hit hard. To his left, Nunez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As in now, Danny Santana. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Here's Oswaldo Arcia as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He's closing in on
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's D. Gordon now.
Second baseman.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco.
Now pitching for the Twins.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. In is Christian Yelich. He's running again. Hot shot down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Line drive to left. Arcia is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Into the box, Justin Bour, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Derek Dietrich.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball left side. Plouffe has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading off with a twin.
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him, holding down that #1 spot in the National League here into June. And you got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Third baseman, number 24.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Casey Fien come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And there's ball one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Stepping in now, J.T. Realmuto. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, well, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Nunez. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And he'll go the short way to... In now, Eddie Rosario. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
Here now,
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 2-0. Good night from Minneapolis.
One man on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Fernandez. His record is now 12-0. The loss goes to Ricky Nolasco. He falls to 0-9. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.